It started like a normal morning. A healthy man in his late 30s wanted to do something good for his body. He had read countless articles online claiming that chia seeds were a miracle, the secret to fast weight loss, better digestion, and endless energy. So he grabbed a spoon, poured out 1 tablespoon of dry chia seeds, and swallowed them down with a glass of water. But within seconds, something went horribly wrong. He couldn't swallow any more. The water he had just drunk came rushing back up. His throat felt tight, as if it was closing in. Panic struck. He gasped for air, clutching his neck. What was supposed to be a healthy morning suddenly turned into a life-threatening emergency. Doctors rushed him into the emergency room. Inside his throat, something strange was happening. The chia seeds had absorbed the water, swelled up like tiny sponges, and created a thick gel that blocked his esophagus. He couldn't even swallow his own saliva. This terrifying real-life case, documented by Dr. Rebecca Rawl, shocked the medical world. How could something praised as a superfood become so dangerous? In this video, you'll learn what really happened inside his body and how this one mistake changed everything we know about eating chia seeds. You'll discover why eating chia seeds dry can block your throat, how to eat them safely, and how to unlock their incredible benefits for gut health, weight loss, and energy. Because the truth is simple, chia isn't the problem, it's how we use it. When prepared the right way, chia seeds can help lower blood sugar, cleanse your intestines, and keep you full for hours. But when eaten the wrong way, they can cause choking, bloating, or even hospitalization. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know the safe method doctors recommend, and how to turn this tiny seed from a silent danger into one of the most powerful natural healers for your gut. When the man reached the hospital, doctors were shocked. His oxygen level was dropping fast. He could barely breathe. Every attempt to swallow only made it worse. Dr. Rebecca Rawl, a gastroenterologist from the American College of Gastroenterology, quickly examined him and ordered an endoscopy. When the camera went down his throat, everyone saw the real problem. The chia seeds he had swallowed dry had absorbed the water and expanded. They had turned into a sticky, jelly-like plug sitting deep in his esophagus. It looked like a lump of clear glue, completely sealing the passage. Nothing could pass through. Not food, not water, not even saliva. This condition is called an esophageal impaction, and in this case, it was caused by a superfood that most people eat without thinking twice. The doctors inserted a long, thin tube called an endoscope and began working carefully. The gel-like chia mass was slippery and firm. Every push had to be precise. One wrong move could tear the esophagus wall, leading to internal bleeding or infection. Bit by bit, Dr. Rawl and her team used suction and gentle pressure to break apart the swollen chia lump. After several tense hours, they managed to clear the blockage. The man could finally swallow again. He took his first deep breath in relief. His case became one of the first documented medical emergencies linked to chia seeds. Dr. Rawl later explained that chia seeds are incredibly absorbent. They can take in 10 to 27 times their weight in water, forming a thick gel. When eaten dry, that process happens inside your body. If the seeds reach your throat before expanding, they can soak up water there and get stuck. The same property that makes chia good for digestion becomes dangerous when used wrong. That's the paradox, a superfood that can heal or harm depending on how you handle it. But instead of causing fear, Dr. Rawl used this case to educate people. She wanted the world to understand the science behind it. Chia seeds are rich in soluble fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, protein, calcium, magnesium, and antioxidants. These nutrients make them powerful for weight loss, gut health, and heart protection. When soaked properly, chia forms a gel outside your body. That gel moves through your intestines like a soft brush, cleaning waste and toxins along the way. It slows down digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and helps you feel full longer. This is why so many nutritionists call chia a natural appetite controller. But when used dry, it can clump up before reaching the stomach and create blockages. Dr. Rawl began emphasizing one clear rule: always soak chia before eating. Never swallow it dry. Always give it water first. The soaking process activates the soluble fiber safely. To prepare it, you simply take 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and mix it with half a cup of water or milk. Let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. The seeds will swell and form a smooth gel. Once ready, you can add it to smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or even soups. The soaked version gives your body hydration, energy, and fiber without any danger. Doctors around the world now recommend this method. They say it's the easiest way to enjoy chia's benefits while protecting your throat and gut. The story of Dr. Rawl's patient spread quickly through medical journals and news outlets. Many doctors shared warnings about eating dry chia. People started asking questions online. Can chia cause choking? How much should I eat daily? What's the safest way to use it? The answers all pointed back to one message: preparation matters. The patient's experience wasn't just an accident. It was a lesson, a reminder that even healthy habits need knowledge behind them. After recovering, the man himself spoke publicly. He said, "I never imagined a spoonful of something healthy could send me to the ER. Now I soak my chia every day and I feel better than ever." His words inspired thousands. Many people who had digestion problems or irregular bowel movements started using chia gel daily. Some mixed it with lemon water in the morning. Others made overnight chia pudding for breakfast. Within weeks, they noticed lighter stomachs, smoother digestion, and better energy levels. The transformation was real. Doctors began calling chia one of the best sources of natural fiber for seniors. It helps reduce constipation and supports a healthy heart. But they also reminded everyone that too much of anything can backfire. Eating too much chia, even soaked, can cause gas, bloating, or discomfort. Moderation is key. Usually 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough. That small amount delivers omega-3s for brain health, fiber for the gut, and protein for muscle repair. For people with diabetes, chia helps slow sugar absorption and prevent spikes. For those trying to lose weight, it keeps hunger under control. And for older adults, it helps keep bowels regular and prevents the need for harsh laxatives. So, what started as a story of danger soon turned into a message of hope. Dr. Rawl's work showed how knowledge transforms fear into power. She didn't tell people to stop eating chia. She taught them how to eat it wisely. That's the heart of good medicine: understanding, not avoidance. After her case report was published, several nutrition experts began including chia safety instructions in their diet plans. Health blogs wrote step-by-step soaking guides. Even fitness influencers changed their videos, replacing dry chia shots with chia water soaks. The awareness spread fast. Now, people around the world understand that Chia's real power lies in patience. It's not an instant fix. It's a gentle healer when treated with respect. In fact, soaking Chia not only prevents blockages, but also makes it easier for your body to absorb nutrients. The gel structure helps your intestines slowly release energy. It supports hydration and protects your stomach lining. For people with acid reflux, soaked Chia can even create a soothing layer inside the stomach that reduces irritation. This discovery made many patients feel hopeful again, especially those struggling with gut pain or irregular digestion. They realized they didn't need expensive pills, they just needed the right habits. After that life-changing incident, everything shifted. Not just for the man whose esophagus was blocked, but for everyone who heard his story. What began as a near tragedy slowly turned into a global awakening about health, awareness, and the simple power of knowledge. The man, once terrified to eat anything again, began to study nutrition. He wanted to understand how something so small, so natural, could almost end his life. What he learned changed him completely. He discovered that the same chia seeds that nearly took his breath away were also capable of restoring balance, healing the gut, and improving heart function if used correctly. He learned that nature never creates danger without purpose. It only demands respect and understanding. And soon, he started sharing his story publicly, speaking about what happened that morning, how Dr. Rebecca Rawl and her team saved him, and what he learned about patience and preparation. His words spread across health forums and social media, inspiring thousands to rethink their eating habits. People began to see chia seeds not as a threat, but as a misunderstood healer. He often said, "I didn't need to give up chia, I just needed to give it time to grow." That sentence became a symbol of transformation. From hopeless to hopeful, Dr. Rebecca Rawl also continued her mission. She spoke at medical conferences, emphasizing that the goal wasn't to frighten people, but to educate them. She explained how the human body works, how simple habits can turn deadly without awareness, and how even superfoods have rules. Her report became a turning point for dietitians, nutritionists, and doctors worldwide. Hospitals began updating their dietary advice sheets. Fitness coaches started warning clients against dry chia challenges seen online. Health influencers stopped promoting chia shots and began showing soaking techniques instead. One case changed the language of nutrition. People learned to ask how before saying yes, and that shift saved countless others from repeating the same mistake. But the story doesn't end with safety. It continues with healing. Once the man began eating soaked chia daily, something remarkable happened. His digestion improved. The acid reflux that had bothered him for years slowly faded. His energy levels increased. He lost weight naturally, not from fear or restriction, but from balance. He said that soaking chia made him feel light and strong at the same time. Science supported his experience. Studies showed that soaked chia helps reduce inflammation in the gut, promotes better hydration, and supports beneficial bacteria that protect the intestines. It even helps lower bad cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar, which makes it especially valuable for seniors and people with diabetes. What was once seen as a danger became a daily dose of healing. That's the beauty of awareness. When you understand, you transform fear into strength. Across the world, more people began following this method. In wellness retreats, instructors started offering what they called Chia water mornings. They would mix chia seeds with lemon, honey, and mint, let them soak, and serve it to guests as a gentle detox drink. Nutritionists began recommending chia pudding to clients trying to lose weight or manage digestion. Even doctors started prescribing soaked chia for constipation and irritable bowel syndrome. This small change, soaking instead of swallowing, opened the door to natural healing for millions. And all of it began with one patient, one doctor, and one frightening moment that turned into hope. The story also taught another powerful lesson. Health is never about trends, it's about understanding your body. In a world full of quick fixes and viral challenges, people often copy what they see without knowing the science behind it. One day it's dry chia shots, the next it's fasting, detox teas, or miracle pills. But your body is not a machine, it's a living system that needs respect. Dr. Rawl often said, the human body whispers before it screams. That means small signs, dryness, tightness, discomfort are warnings we must listen to before they become emergencies. Her patient didn't know that chia expands when wet, but his story became the voice that taught millions to listen. And there's another side to this story, the emotional one. After the incident, the man struggled with anxiety every time he tried to eat. He feared choking again, but Dr. Rawl helped him overcome that fear by teaching him patience. She showed him that knowledge replaces panic. Over time, he began to trust food again. He rebuilt his diet carefully, starting with soft meals, then smoothies, and eventually soaked chia. Each step brought back confidence. Eventually, he began helping others who faced the same fear. He would remind them that fear is a teacher, not an enemy. And through his recovery, he found peace. Today, his story is used in medical schools to teach doctors how to communicate prevention, not just treatment. It's shared in health seminars as proof that, even the smallest mistake can lead to the greatest discovery. And it's told online to remind everyone that education saves lives. The phrase "from hopeless to hopeful" isn't just the title of a story, it's a message for everyone watching this video. Because health isn't about avoiding danger, it's about understanding how to live safely and wisely. So what's the real takeaway? Don't fear chia seeds. Don't reject superfoods. Instead, learn the right way. Chia should always be soaked for at least 20 to 30 minutes before eating. Mix it in smoothies, yogurts, lemon water, or puddings. Drink enough water through the day so the fiber works smoothly in your gut. And most importantly, never eat chia dry, not even a spoonful. That simple awareness can protect your throat, your stomach, and maybe even your life. This story proves that hope always follows awareness. The same seed that once caused panic is now helping thousands detox, lose weight, and heal their digestive systems. Nature gives us everything we need: fiber, energy, and healing, but it asks for patience and understanding in return. So before you rush into the next diet trend, pause and ask yourself, do I understand what my body truly needs? Because sometimes the smallest step, like soaking chia seeds, can lead to the biggest change in your health. And as you watch this story, remember the man who turned his mistake into a message for the world. Remember Dr. Rawl, who used science and compassion to turn fear into knowledge. And remember that you too can protect your body simply by listening, learning, and living wisely. So don't give up on health because of one mistake. Learn from it. Let it guide you from hopeless to hopeful. That's not just his story. It can be yours too. Because when you understand what your body needs, you don't just survive, you thrive. So if this story helped you see your health differently, share it. Someone you love might need this simple truth. Knowledge saves, patience heals, and sometimes hope starts with one seed.